Smoking some Bill Bailey's Balkan blend in a, is that really closed? Yeah. In a Peterson. What are these XL90s? Oh, this is an Irish second. So it's not even marked. Made in the Republic of Ireland. But there isn't a number on it. Oh, it's a nice shape. Just a easy, everyday shape. I'm down in the woods here. I walk down to the post office, pick up the mail. It's about a mile and a half, a little more round trip. A lot of up and down through the woods like a hike. So it's good to get a little exercise on these shorter days, I think. I try and do it every day at work, but it's hard sometimes to break away. And so it is December. Getting on mid-December. Kind of snuck up on me. I'm lucky we have always gotten the week between Christmas and New Year's as paid time off. So I'll head over to Eastern Washington, do a little photo safariing. That should be kind of fun. Last time I was there in November, I took a few pictures and they became Christmas cards. I always like making my own Christmas cards. And Christmas cards are something kind of last generation. I was trying to think of a time period, but they haven't been a big thing for a while. But I like them because it allows you to share a little something to you if you do your own card. And then kind of catch up with people that you just haven't kept in contact with very well. So, you know, it's an excuse to do that. Sometimes we need an excuse to stay in touch. So, and a phone call, I don't know about you guys, but the phone, man, when somebody calls, it could be half an hour, you know, and maybe I'm just infected with the modern rush about, don't have time for anything meaningful, but somehow a lot of time for stupid stuff, you know. So it's a way to connect without making a phone call. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, my eyes look kind of bloodshot. I had to get new glasses. So, because I busted my old ones. New glasses. So, I had in the past gone through Costco and various optical stores. I went to Walmart last time. The frames I got were cheap shit. Took them 2 or 3 weeks to get them, and then they were over $200 for a pair of glasses. So, I don't know. Yeah, it was okay experience, I guess. So a friend of mine said, here, try this online place. I buy direct. EYEBUY direct. So I did, and they had a 20% off for, you know, your first time. But I had to first, I thought, well, first of all, I went into LensCrafters in the mall. I hate the mall. I hated to go in there at all. And they looked at my prescription and said, this is more than 2 years old. You need to get a new prescription. We can't do anything for you. And that was going to be like $200. So I said, okay, thank you very much. So I called my optometrist. Well, it could be 2 months before we get you in, but we'll put you on the call list. So next day there was an opening. Yay. It's the way to get stuff done, is to be flexible and be able to hop to if they have an opening. So I did that. My optometrist is great. She said, you know, your left eye has some higher pressure than I like. I would like you to see a specialist about this. So I thought, ugh, a trip to Seattle, ugh. Next to the mall, my least favorite thing. So she said, oh yeah, there's a guy nearby too. So I called them up 2 months out. But if there's a cancellation, would you give me a call? Sure. Next day, they got me in. It was great. So I've been taking these eye drops because, yes, one of my eyes is at a higher pressure. So I go in next week and we'll look at it again. You don't want to lose your vision. And, once it gradually erodes, it doesn't come back. That's the thing. It's not like it is a wound and it can regrow. So you got to take care of that. So I am. But this eye drop thing, I tried contacts years ago and I hated sticking my fingers in my eye. I just wasn't worth it. So I just wear glasses. My eyes are weird though. My left one is very nearsighted. My right one is slightly farsighted. So it's called monovision. So your brain accommodates that. And everything is normal to your brain. But actually it's just reading data from one eye and not paying attention to the other when distance is, pretty amazing. Weirdo. So anyway, I did that. And what else? So I gave blood. Got to give blood, right? There's a blood crisis. There's always a blood crisis. So I went in and once again, they had an opening. Boom, I got in. Normally it's like the next week or two. So I like that Bill Bailey's. That's good. So it's a season for Christmas parties. Ugh. And short days and long nights and cold and damp and gray usually. This weekend's magnificent. It's highly unusual that we would have up here in the Pacific Northwest a weekend in December without it raining or snowing or something. So I like that El Nino, the boy. I like that. That's good. Good for us. Now the East Coast is supposed to get socked by a few things, as is the southeast of the United States. We'll see if that happens. It's all predictive. So who knows? But so far El Nino has been good. And walking on my little trail down to work, there are some wet spots that in the middle of winter, you're kind of splashing through standing water. And that's not there. And it normally would be by now. So it may portend a dry summer. We'll see. Who knows? I'm going to go home and since there's nobody in my life anymore, really, who bakes like Christmas cookies and stuff, yeah, I'll do it. So I have this good recipe for Christmas cookies. They're just plain sugar cookies that I frost with cream cheese frosting. Anything is better with frosting. So I usually make plates of those and then give them out. It's kind of my little gift thing to people, my Christmas sharing. Because honestly, when I was a kid, it was so much fun to get presents and it was fun to shop for people too. But these days, I'm just so over it. It's like, I have everything I need, And what I need, I'm such a kind of a particular guy that, I'll get you a pipe. Well, no, I have all the pipes I need. And I want it to be just this certain one. So, yeah. So Christmas cookies are kind of my giveaway to everybody locally anyway. And then Christmas cards are kind of the farther away people. It can be a good time to visit people, but I have friends who are just like seasonally affected, disorderly, sad. They're sad. So they're not in the mood to see anybody because all they want to do is mope and whine. So what would normally be a great time of the year to just visit people sometimes isn't as much. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, that's good. Walking down to the post office, I had my pipe. I was a little self-conscious. It's kind of like you don't see pipe smokers walking around, you know? I don't know. Pipe ambassador. Ah, you're a pipe ambassador. Okay. Yeah, I can be that. But I will say this is a time of year where I tend to splurge on myself a little bit. Um, I've developed a taste for loose clothes, like work pants, like double front, kind of carpenter pants, uh, that are a size up. They're like really roomy because I wear suspenders. And so I'm treating myself to a couple of new pairs of suspenders. I just hit the buy button. Because this is the kind of stuff you don't find in a store. And oh my God, that's the last thing I want to do is like go down to the mall to a store and buy it. Forget about it. No. So, but anyway, I usually um, use this time of year to treat myself. A little self-indulgent, but oh well. So I think because the weather's fine, sky is clear, I'm in a good seasonal mood. This is great. So I'm feeling frisky. I'm gonna head up my little wood trail here, woods trail through the woods, and head home and make some cookies. So hope everybody's having a good holiday, such as it is. Everybody does that different. Smoke a pipe for me.